At Town & Country, we continue to grow a collaborative and innovative environment for our employees. And as such, we value supporting others, such as the game changers, who pursue their passions to make Maine a better place to live and work.
Time now to introduce you to our Maine innovator and creator.
Meet this week's Game Changer.
Welcome back to Game Changers. I'm Jess Knox. I'm here today with Amanda O'Brien of Social Media Breakfast. Welcome, Amanda.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about your work with Social Media Breakfast?
I started a monthly event series called Social Media Breakfast Maine like 8 years ago, like before social media was a thing.
That's right.
You know, it was just, at the time it was about 22 nerds in a conference room. And we were just trying to figure this out. There felt like there was power there, but how did you use it and how could we use it to grow businesses? So those 22 nerds kept multiplying, and yeah, every month. Now we have between 100 to 140 people monthly, and we tackle kind of everything in and around that space. So social media, content marketing, digital marketing, design, a lot about storytelling, and just making sure you're getting in front of the right people at the right time.
The topic of social media and the mediums that are encompassed within that definition are continually changing, and so do you have a lot of people coming in and out of your breakfast, or sort of as attendees that are doing new things and using some of the new platforms that are coming out every day?
Yeah, so every month I ask the attendees what topics they want to see. We have like a raffle, so they put on the back of their business card the topic they want to see, so I have a constant kind of group of things that I can pull from. I'm fortunate to do this for work professionally too, so I get to speak and travel, so I meet people along the way, and you'd be surprised how many people from away want to come to Maine to speak about marketing. So I've had some national speakers come just because they want to be here. So yeah, we cover the new stuff, but then you can always talk about Facebook a little bit more. So we cover that a lot too.
How do you think the breakfasts themselves build that community and that connection between folks?
Sure. I mean, starting with those 20 nerds in a conference room, the event was never about me or where I worked. It was about the room and connecting those people with other people that maybe thought like them or were stuck on the same problem. And it's constantly been that. It's been about what the room needs and what that community needs. And you know, there's no Twitter account for the Social Media Breakfast Maine, but there is a hashtag. So if anyone has a question about social media throughout the month when they're not sitting in the room, they use that, and they know that pool of people will pick up and hear it and respond. So it's always been about what the room, the market, the businesses in Maine need to know about. And I've seen people get jobs in that room. I've seen people decide to start their startup finally in that room. I've seen people grow their businesses and get leads in that room. It's been great. It's just been a really great community.
So if people want to find out more information about the Social Media Breakfast, where do they go?
Socialmediabreakfastmaine.com.
All right, and you have a Facebook page?
I do.
Excellent, and that's it, I think, right?
Yeah, and I mean, so that if anyone's using Instagram or Twitter, the hashtag is SMBME.
Excellent. Well, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.